Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher, Lindy Hewson, and this week's episode is brought to you by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest distributor of printable materials for packaging, and the creator of the Ecoporium by Ball & Doggett platform. Now, as this is our first episode for 2025, welcome back by the way, we'll kick things off with some big news from last week. First up, Orora has started operations at its newly rebuilt oxygen-fueled glass furnace in Gawler, South Australia, marking a significant leap in energy efficiency and sustainability for manufacturing glass wine bottles. The new furnace is powered by oxy-fuel technology enabled by an on-site oxygen plant and is designed to deliver substantial environmental benefits. According to Orora, it is expected to reduce nitrogen oxides emissions by up to 80%, to cut carbon dioxide emissions by approximately 20%, and to lower the total furnace energy consumption by up to 25%. Now, this advancement places the furnace among the top 10% of energy-efficient glass furnaces globally, so well done, Orora. And then the proposed $143 million takeover of zero-waste recycler Close the Loop Group by Sydney-based private equity group Adamantem Capital has been terminated. According to Close the Loop, the indicative proposal involved considerable complexity, and the partners were unable to reach alignment on the commercial terms by which a successful transaction could be agreed and executed. The proposed deal came as Close the Loop seeks to expand its North American and its European operations and is currently seeking a new CEO, with former CEO Joe Foster stepping down but taking on the COO role. And now for our lead story this week, which sees the board at consumer packaging giant Amcor using its half-year results to urge shareholders to vote in favour of the proposed mega merger with Berry, and saying that not voting is the same as a no vote. The board is anticipating an overall yes vote, however, and has already set up integration teams from Amcor and Berry staff. CEO Peter Konieczny cited healthcare as one of the key beneficiaries of the merger, and that the deal with Berry would take rigid packaging up to a $10 billion a year business, meaning Amcor would become a major global player in rigids. Sticking to financial reports, second quarter trading results for Propak Group were below its expectations, with the company citing challenges coming from market conditions and exchange rate movements. Propak said the challenges will continue and will impact expected results in the second half. However, it says its first half EBITDA, to be released on the 28th of February, will show an improvement over the second half of last year. The company is currently working with advisors to explore and execute on plans for longer-term funding arrangements and to assist with the strategic review of its businesses. To some other updates next, Visy, excitingly, has partnered with seafood producer Tassal to create new recyclable cardboard boxes for shipping prawns. And why I say excitedly is because it is replacing the traditionally used expanded polystyrene containers. Visy estimates that around 100,000 EPS boxes are used annually to transport prawns to major retailers, seafood markets and wholesalers. The new cardboard boxes are made from up to 74% recycled fibre content at Visy's Carroll Park site in Queensland. Then in some exciting news for a researcher from the University of Adelaide who has devised a solution to tackle food waste and plastic pollution concurrently with the development of a method to turn food waste into durable bioplastics. PhD candidate Mel Nguyen received the Trending on VYT Award at the 2024 International Visualize Your Thesis competition for her research into bioplastic production from food waste and its applications. Then the New South Wales Return and Earn scheme has recycled 13 billion drink containers since its December 2017 launch, resulting in over $1.3 billion in refunds returned to participants and $72 million raised for charities and community groups through donations and return point hosting fees. The scheme is delivered in partnership between the New South Wales Environment Protection Authority, the EPA, as the scheme coordinator, Exchange for Change, and network operator Tomra Cleanaway. And then finally, the Boomerang Alliance is calling for a national shift towards reusable packaging by 2030, and it is launching the Reuse Australia program with a Year of Reuse campaign to accelerate the transition away from single-use plastics. The organisation wants every state and territory to introduce a reusable strategy as part of their plastic reduction policies. And that's all from me, folks, for this week. For more on these and other stories, head over to our website, packagingnews.com.au. And thank you, as ever, for watching.